I've been walking through the static in my head with caution. Every step I take feels like I'm losing my options. Pressure building up like it's locked in my lungs. Trying to scream but the sound never weighs on my tongue. I get lost.
Hey yo, we're going to be putting together a fidget hand grenade. I did it at 200%. The normal one, I'll show you that one too, but we'll get started with getting everything out. A lot of pieces with this one. Let's get everything cleaned up. I will say these tools that I'm using right now are invaluable for getting these edges cleaned up nice. As you can feel when there's a little bit of a burr. So I do find that just doing it with a knife first is probably the easiest. And then come back with the tool to knock the rest of the burr off. I did just get this green. It is Pet G. I wanted something that was a little bit sturdier for some of the things that I make, including fidgets. This green is really nice. It's like an army kind of green. And I was able to print all this on the 85X that I recently purchased. Very good quality coming right off of the build plate. I will upload with this video it being printed on the printer using the Flash Forge camera, but so far I am not super impressed with it, with the camera quality. The 85 or the 5M is got a little bit better of a camera, I think, than the 5X does, unfortunately. I hate to see when a company kind of backslides on that kind of thing. And it could just be the camera that I got was a little bit less quality, but I think the placement of the camera is probably not my favorite either. I did end up printing a camera mount for my Roku or Wise camera that I've got for watching 3D prints in the past before I got the camera for the 5M. pretty good quality, but I do very much enjoy the automatic time lapses that the Flash Forge platform offers. It's nice because it's just automatic. I don't have to do any editing to get it. That looks pretty good.
Foundations no one else could see, but a tower falls when it stands too lonely. I fought the battle with an empty blade, burned myself just to keep them safe.
You are tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching. I do credit the creator for this. It is a really nice build. They on the page where you download the STL, he has some gifts on how to put these things together. So for the smaller one that I put together, it just kind of as a initial, how big is this going to be, and how hard is the thing going to be put together before I kind of committed to making a life-size version. I did notice how tight the joints were, which made it really difficult to get some of the stuff to seat properly. And I'll show you when I get to that what I'm talking about. But I was able to kind of modify the print to get it to fit. It is satisfying when you get these little offshoots. That was not too bad. Very nice. Alright, I think that's everything. Let me get all this cleaned up and then I'll restart the video. Alright, welcome back. Just got all that cleaned up. Sweet. Alright, I guess let's get some of these threads cleaned up. And what I'm gonna do, I'll throw a little bit of lube. I just use synthetic oil. I just want to make sure this is as easy as possible kind of is the thing that is going to keep everything together. I just don't want to fight it trying to get it there. Alright, so these three pieces go together. What's nice is it kind of has a only real one way to put it together, which is right here like this. And then springy piece, this guy right here, goes right in like that. Helps keep everything together, which is really nice. And we've got one. Yeah, that guy goes right there. Perfect. Now, this guy, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a couple of notches. These only fit in one way, so there's like a little notch right there. Fits in pretty nice. I have found with some of these 3D prints what tends to happen is when you life-size them, everything seems to fit together much nicer for some reason. Alright, so that's in. Now, so these are supposed to fit in just like this. Yep. Now, what I'm going to say is on the, I wonder if I should glue them into place, but I don't know. That feels pretty good. I think I might just leave that just like that. Alright, so first piece is this guy goes in like that. Now, if you look, there's 3 on one side, 2 on one side, 3 on one side, 2 on one side. Fits in just like that. This piece goes right on top of that. Try to line them up. That's the sound it's supposed to make. Perfect. Alright. Now that's what I found the last time I did smell one. It wanted to fall out of place. So what I'm going to do is kind of just get her started. That's why we threw the lube on. Oh, I forgot the collar. I was thinking to myself, man, this thing looks like it needs another piece. What am I missing? So what's nice is these only go on one way. There's a little 4 of them. Oh, but I think what I'm going to do is just move these up just a hair. Not a lot. And just line those up. Yep. Still spinning, which is good. That seems to be flush. And we do the same thing we did before. Let's get this lined up. Now, what is really nice about this is he made it so that this fits right in that little slot down at the bottom. Now, this is where I may have to modify things. I don't know. It looks like it went all the way in. I don't think I'm going to have to modify anything. Yeah, it looks like it went all the way in the slot. So I'll pull this out so I can show you what I mean. Oh, I'm dumb. This has to come up first. Alright. So, when this, on the smaller version, the version that is kind of set up in the Maker Lab space, this was not working correctly because when I would spin this in, it was slightly off, and I had to cut these corners down so that this could slide into there. I don't know if you could see that. So that when it's all the way up, this would be slide all the way down, and then there's like a slot right in here that allows this to slide in all the way up and then all the way back down when this is all the way up. So I had to cut these little tines off, little ends of the threads off in order for it to be able to sit in properly, which stinks because then this didn't want to work quite right. It didn't make the same sound because it wasn't as tight inside. Alright, so let's get this back on. Now that we know it's gonna work, hopefully I didn't mess it up for doing this. You pull this all the way up so it's out of the way. We grab our handy dandy tool. Oh, let's see. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Okay. So now we're gonna put the handle together. Handle's pretty easy. One side, right? And then the other side only go on one way. I will say, you see how it's got these little things? That's one of the 5 fidget pieces. So, I'm going to say the easiest thing for us to do is going to be to get this together first. So these 2 pins are different sizes. I don't know if you can see that. Here, if I put them up next to each other, you can see how they're different sizes. So they only go in one way. The longer one goes in here. The little bit shorter, fatter one, wider one goes in here. But I've found that with these pieces, if you just take a little bit off the edge here, at least get them started. They still fit tight, but when the print prints, it gives a little bit of an edge at the end here. It can make it a little difficult to put together. So we are going to put this piece together first. I'll show you the reason for that. It is half moon, only goes in one way. Alright, before we fully seat it, let's get the rest of it together. Alright, so this guy goes on. Now, the important piece of this is you want it to be able to come up. You see how this is a little bit curved, where this is flat? So you want it to go on like that so that it has space to move up and down. And then the second piece is you want this to be seated on top and this to be seated on top, which is why we put it together first. Alright, so let's get this on. Now let's just make sure. Alright, looks like we're going to be good. So it is going to be a little bit of a tight fit because you want the spring to be under tension.
So shatter the silence, let it fall like shattered glass. I'm done being silent. I'm reclaiming what I've lost. I won't fade into the background. Won't let fear drag me down. Yeah, I'll shadow all the silence, and my voice becomes the sound. In the ruins of the quiet, I finally found myself.
Yes. I know you can't see what I'm doing off camera, but what I'm doing is taking this nice little hammer. I'm just gonna try to knock it into place, which is not working. All right.
Move like a shadow in the early morning frost. No footprints follow. No heartbeat getting
Okay. See, this is what I was talking about. You want
where the wild ones hide. You can hear me when I want you.
that guy to be under tension, but
there's fire in my patience. Baby, slow burn in my chest.
it's a little difficult sometimes. All right, so see how it's under here, but it's under. It's gotten itself locked under. So trying to think of a good way of alright. I'm gonna try this again.
I ain't scared of no hunger. I've been starving for years. I learned to drink thunder and swallow my fears. But your love is a whisper, cut deeper than steel, and I'll hold it forever.
Well, goodness gracious, did I get it? It looks like I did. Sweet. All right, let's knock that into place. Chuck, clean up our tools a little bit. I'm gonna say that we got that. 1, 2, 3. That's one fidget, second fidget. Perfect. Ooh, that's nice. All right, here we go. That would be. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if you can see that. Nice spin to it. That's slick. Last one. That piece goes right on there like that. Do you see how it's a little bit angled like that? It's not straight up and down. So it only goes in one way. Sweet. Alright, now that locks this from going up. So you gotta pull the pin out. I found sometimes a little tough to get out, so if you take one down, turn it around, pass it around, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. It will work, it just takes a little tension, which is what you want, because you don't want it just falling out. I love that. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Hopefully you got something out of this. And I'll see you next time.